Hello, everyone. We're just back playing some Satisfactory today. I don't know how it's going to look on stream because I am using a new monitor. So we're just going to figure it out as we go. Let's adjust our resolution a little bit. Tank run working. Drop it to windowed. Okay, well, that's not exactly what we want. I think it is just with the wideness of my new monitor. Try and compress the video a little bit. Oh, my window capture is on. Oopsie. I want my game capture. I want to have it like that. I think. Well, let's see what happens if we do this. Okay, well, that kind of did exactly what I thought it would. Shrink it down. Let's shorten it, actually. Oh, God. I'm figuring it out. Let's actually try. Okay, let's have it fill the screen. And then I can grab the window itself. Stretch it. Just move this to center. And then just have it grow a bit until it is filling my border correctly. Is that filling the border correctly? Almost. Drag it by. Grab this thing itself. Does it look over here? It looks okay. I think that's fine. Okay. So yeah, that's, I guess, how I'll be playing. Let's put, like, it's not in the way of what I can see. Okay. But yeah, since last time I played, I've made progress, as you can probably tell. I was working on a new production zone, for which I needed more plates, at least. Okay, time to clear these. Out, because that's just stuff, that's just filling everything up a bit. I'll put it into the sink. We do have these, and we do have these, so I can continue working on it. Honestly, if this monitor works well enough, I might swap to it, like, for my full thing. Okay. We're going to want to adjust the application size a bit. See how that looks on Streamlabs. Yeah, that'll do. That's better than it was. A bit of the bottom is clipping out, but that's okay. Yep. Should probably click into the game. Oops. Anyway, over here is the new production zone. We have a bunch of stuff being made into things over here. Ooh, this line's backed up. Clear that in a minute, once I have a little bit more space. I am in a newish location, so I should actually turn PC a little bit so the camera's able to capture more. So that's kind of why my layout's a little weird, but you know, trial and error, right? Oh, do we have sulfur reaching here already? Nice. These lines are producing various things. 2 coal lines, one for the advanced stuff in the top right, and the other for just black powder, so I can make more bombs. Probably today we will be able to complete phase 2. Pretty cool. So like as we work and do stuff, it will produce more of the stuff we need for it. What the hell is that? Random bush. I this guy. Yeah, just so he's out of the way. I was gonna stream yesterday, but I just didn't feel up to it. And that's mainly a me thing, but you know, happens sometimes. Things going at a quicker rate. And I do have these. Nope. Am I missing one? Yep, I'm missing one. Okay. Yeah, we should be okay for stuff at the moment. All we really need to do is just set more lines up to get things that we need. I have a production zone off a little ways over at that docking station for the tractor. That's producing quick wire and delivering it back to the main production area. I have coal plants working overtime. Honestly, I might build another couple coal plants out here to further strengthen these production zones that are all the way out here. And just have that be bolstered. Stream is a little laggy. Though it usually kind of is with this game. There isn't too much I can do about it, really. Unless there's, like, a setting in Streamlabs that's doing something. Like a stream encoder or something.
Welcome, William Jacken.
I've been streaming for 16 minutes. But thank you for the message, I appreciate it. And thank you for the follow. Video. There you go. guess I can't adjust that setting. Okay, well, I probably won't be able to adjust it while I'm streaming, so I guess that makes sense. Let me make sure I'm tabbed back into the game. What's something else I need to work on? Because I've been working on this. How do I get planted? It's probably in the mycelia branch, is it? Which means I need
ZZZZ.
mycelia and biofuel. Which means I need to... I know I've been playing for a while. Go over here and toss these into the biofuel line. Just because. Keeping biofuel topped up is a pretty necessary thing. Now we can head over to the cave over here. By the space elevator we can grab mycelia from. At least I hope we can get mycelia from. Take these dinger things. Freak me out. Guess I'll need to find a different cave for mycelia. There's one down this way. Okay, I managed to avoid catching the attention of the big guy. My frame rates have dropped. Should be okay. Oh. Let me out. There we go. Let's drop some settings. Video. Graphics preset. Let's drop that down. Duh. Why did that happen? Alright, gotta put my mic here for a second. There we go. I don't know why that happened. A little weird. But, good. Catching up with the new stuff, I guess. Ugh. That's like the last thing I want right now. That's gonna kill me if I go over there. For some reason, my frame rate really doesn't like this specific zone. I know straight stingers or whatever the fuck they do have really long range. Oh, that's kind of funny. It looks fine on my stream. I'm probably going to attract the attention of a bunch of hogs on the way back up, though. Might as well deal with them. Where's the other one? There he is. This guy while we're here as well. Ow. dudes into proteins for biofuel. And then what we want to do next is probably quartz. Like start production for quartz. Might be the way to go next. Or actually, we probably want to keep going in the mycelia tree. Maybe. A parachute.
Research completed. Fabric recipe unlocked. New mycelia research
Expanded
available.
oil. Fabric. What in the hell was that? Yep. The hell are you? Polymer resin. Byproduct of crude oil. I don't believe I am able to extract that yet. Gas mask. Time crystal. Explorer. We need this for oscillator. So yeah, quartz I think is our next to do. Other than wait for phase 2 to be done. That's not the right button. Nah, that's not it either. Rock quartz. Take a minute. All the way out there. Yeah. Okay. We'll start a new production zone there. Right, quartz stuff. I probably need this actually. Power storage. Now that's not too bad to gather. Power tower platform. Tower. Okay, that'll be useful to make. I need to remember my buttons. 2 of these. Actions, to-do list. And portable miners, which aren't really worry. Do 2 because we're going to turn 1 into crystal shards and other into what's it called? Silica powder, I think it was. Or just silica. Yeah. Okay. Constructor. Okay. 2 constructors then. And 20 of these.
I'm hungry.
And there we go. Oh my god. Let's gather these up real quick. Holy shit. Alright. I don't really think I have much use for them, so I'm gonna go ahead and toss half of them into the sink, and then half of the storage, just in case. Do I have anything that I need to research with those? No. 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 Nope. 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 And nope. And nope. No. 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 Nope. Okay. I can just leave those in storage until I need them, I guess. I should grab the resources for constructors, which I believe is just... Okay, I have enough.
Did you know you can pet me? Check out the pet
Ow.
cafe.
Ow. Monster spear. Ow. I think it was just over here somewhere, wasn't it? Son of a bitch. Okay. There we go. Ow. Okay. It's just up here. Okay. I'll build paths. Let me up. There we go. But run these back toward my. What is that? You friendly? Oh, Jesus. Wait, no. Let's actually, like, plot our path with standing ones so we can stack them. I think that should be short enough. Oh, fuck. Ow. Fuck. Alright. I need to clear out the area. Fuck.
Your waves lap at our shores. When will you land?
Actually, maybe we should deconstruct just a set of routes that we can follow first, and then we can use the stackable ones for second one. Why is it doing that? Very weird. Why is it facing trying to face toward me? Oh, that's why. Okay. Ugh. Um, place here. Well, okay. Need to follow a path. I thought I was almost out of plates for a second. I was like, wait, I only have 90 left? How? What? closer. Maybe over here somewhere. Yeah, this field seems good. Alright. Should have power lines that I can use somewhere here. Or at least I can use connection points from to start transferring power. Yeah, here we are. Okay. This way. Too long. Yep. And here. Connect power here. This one will be used to make crystal. Go ahead and set up the other one. Which will then be used to make silica. Stick that there. And we can follow the conveyor back. Too long. Damn it. Ow. Ow. here. And start guiding I'd actually have to get a little closer to it. Excuse me. The creature, the wildlife is a
ZZZZ.
Okay, and then okay, actually, hang on. Switch. Can you reach? Yes, you can. This one is up here. Until it joins this one here. Okay, so we can put one there. Need to stack a few up, though. Gonna look kinda shit, but make do. this one here. Next one. Oh, god damn it. Hate these fucking stingers. The worst. There we go. One. Excuse me. Excuse me. Fucking. There we go. Next one goes here. Fuck. Okay. We're gonna do then, in that case, is branch off to the side, so it won't be too long. Oh wait, we don't need to do that. We just need it to be there. Okay. Want to get the sound, the background track for Meet the Engineer playing in the background. That'd be kind of funny. I'm pretty sure Valve would murder me. Would be nice. Yeah. What's next hole? There it is. I'll deal with that in a minute. Yeah, it looks kind of funny, so I keep it. Ouch. Stack hole. It's gonna look so wonky. Ow. Fuck. Sure. Okay. Oops. I guess we'll come under. Fuck. The Aesthetic Factory. And we can stack the one here. So that way we can stack here. And layer. And actually split off here to keep it going. I'm missing iron plates. Okay. How are you guys already out? Well, you guys are overclocked to hell, so I guess it makes sense. Alright. So we'll get more biofuel for those. Some more iron plates for me. I guess I should probably have a distribution system so that all the biofuel is set to everything. That needs it. The issue with that is not everything requires biofuel. Fine. Grab that. And plug it in. There we go. That should sustain it for a little while at least. Okay. Get some biofuel for these. There we go. Over here. Actually toss some necessary stuff.
I'm hungry.
making progress. Though, frankly, not as much as I would like. Just stopping this from producing as much as it should. This. You even overclocked? Yeah, you're overclocked. Put those in. I will keep going. Matter of fact, let me run to the container. Probably have to empty it. Or upgrade it. I could upgrade the storage capacity on it. Let's take these out. Grab these as well. That going there. In the meantime, there we go. We can go over here and finish this up. Now, we need organization, have an industrial storage. Never mind, we will have a normal storage. In fact, we'll have two. And that's... Stop holding it. Here's what we can do. It's going to look a bit of a mess, but we're going to go around. gonna refuse to work one, I'll make you work. Alright. Now we can head back, hook up the other one. That's how we can start producing silicate. Silica. Power. Go. And we should start seeing some results. Damn, that goes fast. Alright. Here. Probably up there. Okay. Gonna take a minute before the silica starts producing. That's okay. I don't really have any recipes that require silica yet. I'm sure we will. We just don't right now. Sweeping lines of aesthetic and not really efficiency. Fuck. Surely my coal plants are still active. Yeah, they are. I'm drinking that on a stack. I actually need this. What has powered down? This looks like it's going to power down because it doesn't have any fuel left in it, so let's go top it up. Okay. Copper line is stopped. That's okay. Did I just refuel you? Not even overclocked. Okay, for the time being, I'm actually going to return these to the system that needs it the most, which is the beams. All plants still going really strong. This one's still bouncing between 69 and 68. This one's staying nice and full.
I'm hungry.
You know what? If I'm smart about it, I could actually have two things producing the rods. Or not the rods, the beams over there. Because there's like 12 iron nodes over here. I have to clear this out. Okay, let's actually do that. Put you on standby. You on standby. Configure. We'll actually wait to configure that so we can figure it out. We'll have it on standby. Okay. And then we can actually, like, take these out and convert them into something else. Like a secondary storage or something. So let's go ahead, enter dismantle mode. Wires and cables. So we don't really need these to be this way right now. So dismantle. Have these two both flow into an overflow storage. Organization, logistics, onk, onk, onk. Logistics. This. This. merger. This, that. Okay. Here. Back. God damn. Then need to make these these 3 nodes. There's 3 nodes here. Make it this way easier. Into 3 iron lines, respectively, flowing into making modular frames. So we need, let's see, we need modular frames, we need reinforced iron plate and iron rods. So we'll need 2 iron rods, one of which flows into screws. And then we'll need to clear that out, which means we'll probably need to dismantle it and set up another one. Yeah, well, or we could just leave this track as is for now and just set up a different track. Probably one of these. Okay, so we need to make production, we need to make 3 of these, 3 of these. We need iron plates, iron rods, iron and screws. We need 2 separate lines for the iron rods, so we need 4 of these. And then we don't need actually any of these, because we can just use the ones that are already present. Probably. Oh, and that needs storage. Let me build some storage for it real quick. Additional storage. Okay, yeah. So we don't need to worry about the assemblers, we already have them. We just need to clean these up. That means select recipe, steel beam, put those in. Then we need to select recipe. This would actually be a versatile framework one. So we can actually come over here, dismantle these, which then would give us actually resources back to build a different assembler. Okay, so let's actually move this assembler. Oh, we do need another assembler, actually. Because we need the modular frames. So let's assemble, build one here. That we can then hook up to here. So wait, hang on. I think I'm confusing myself. This flows into the versatile framework, which will have the steel beams going this way. Now this will go into, this will be the modular frames. Which I'll want to have overclocked. And powered. I will actually want to maybe... You have 4, so let's... You only have 2, so I can actually... Is there a way to edit buildings? Because if there is, then I can edit this to flow into a storage thing, so it clears itself out. Customize our materials, blueprints. No. Okay. So we're gonna have to dismantle this. We'll set up a new conveyor anyway, because it'll be a bit more efficient. Damn, everything's running out of power. I mean, it's to be expected. Biomass burners aren't exactly the most efficient thing in the world. This isn't the right thing. That's over here. You have a power shard. I'm going to yoink that from you. So you're only consuming... You have a maximum of 20 watts, and you're not consuming more than 17.7, so you don't need this. Alright, let's clear this. drop back down here real quick and toss these into the sink. Did I think my tractor over here ran out of fuel? Or something has occurred to it. You out of fuel? You're out of fuel. Alright, let's top you up. Which I think means both of the stations are out of fuel. Yeah, seems like it. Grab another bit. Get the tractor back on its way. Head over to the Caterium Foundry area. The Caterium area. Just over here. Now. Yep, out of fuel. This can go indefinitely so long as it has enough fuel. But for now, let's focus on the tasks at hand. So we can reach the milestone we can reach before the end of stream. So we need 6 portable miners, 30 encased industrial beams, and 30 modular frames. Most of which the modular frames I should have, yes. Let's go toss the... Let's go put these into here. Put the stators in as well. Perfect. This will give me just enough. Oh, look at that. We've crossed 700. Okay, those. Need 6 of these. Okay. We need quick wire or something for Mark II power poles, right? I mean, 6 quick wire. Let's see if I can snag any out of the storage. Yeah, I can. Okay. Neat. We can actually increase the capacity of our hookup points. For the new stuff. Let's build that here. And then we can hook that here. First one. Production. Mark II minor. Yep.
I'm hungry.
Put these up. Start producing. And we need to open production. Smelter 1. Smelter 2. Smelter 3. I'll place one of these here. And it here. Then 1, 2, 3. Tick. And then we need our constructors. One, 2, 3. Oh, we do need another assembler. 4. And then brewers. Well, that's actually not good. That means the power grid is now overloaded. Or it's run out of power. Which means we'll need another to bolster it. Which is honestly fine by me. We could do with another 2, actually. So are we just overloaded? Yes, we're overloaded. Okay. Let's try that. Alright. We have our next objective then. Which is more coal plants. Power. Coal power generator. We need a lot of rotors, so we're gonna add 2 to this. And then under production, we're gonna need a couple of these. Build them over by that area. We have plenty of copper sheets, so I'm not too worried about that. Still do need those 40 rotors. How many can I make? I can make 35. Okay, so I just need some more rods. I need more screws, never mind. Need a bunch of these anyway for the assembler, so I'll make 44. I believe I can make more what's it called? Power shards. Shouldn't be too bad. Only I just didn't pay attention to how much I was actually putting into the system, and now it's overblown. This for the other assembler, so I'll do that. Alright. Did these run out of fuel? Maybe? Nah, we have fuel. They should still be connected and helping to bolster the system. Yeah, they are. Okay.
I'm hungry.
Not careful, that could have easily pushed me off. build the 2 coal plants out here on the beach. Production, power. Coal power generator. Let's have them facing the water. That's one. I need you to move, buddy. I can actually have it break at 2 different points of 2 different, so I can take it from both, and then this one can be facing this way. Good. Then I can use a conveyor splitter, which is under logistics. To what do you mean? Oh, the hell out of the way. And I need a water extractor. Facing it this way. Then I need 2 logistics, pipeline. Do I have a biomass? Do I have the materials for a biomass burner so I can start it? Yes. Don't have any fuel for it though. Okay, let's get the other one hooked up. I could take from the top one since the other one came from the middle. Logistics, splitter. Gonna need to kind of gradually decrease. Then wrap it around. Like that. And then hook it up here. Then the next water extractor, I don't need to place too far out. Production, water extractor, yeah, just about here. Yeah. And then into logistics, pipeline, boop, boop. I need to hook things up into the system. What I can do, actually, is I can hook these up to the power lines. do actually is build a second connector, and climb over it. A second connector here. I'm actually going to dismantle this one, put a Mark II down, because I think both of these are going to need some pushing power. For the water. Okay, that's hooked up. Still consuming too much power. Well, it's probably consuming too much power because it doesn't have any, like, water going to it still, so let me hook this up to it. Run back to base, grab some biomass. Wait, actually, hang on. What do I need for the pipeline pump? Now I have exactly what I need on hand. Sick. Let's hook these up to the system. Actually, let's hook them up to biomass burner specifically. So they're constantly moving water. When the system is active, anyway. Okay, now we need to run back to base. I should actually hook the water extractors up to the biomass burner. So I should actually deconstruct that, make it a Mark II. Deconstruct EU. Should build maybe a couple more biomass burners to further reinforce these systems. Okay, there we go. And then we hook bonk, 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 bonk,
Nice to meet you. I'm a Mirren.
and then shit. And then finally, bonk. Okay. This is just a temporary thing to help get it started. Now, once it is started, we can hook it up to the system. Like, the water is kind of important for it. Without the water, the plant will just stop. just stops because it's, you know, no longer functioning as intended. Once it is functioning as intended, I can just hook everything back up and make it entirely self-sufficient again. That does also stall our Caterium stuff. I need to go... I haven't done this in ages. I need to go, like, on a foraging run to get more stuff. Because, like, I'm eating through biofuel now. Which is strange, considering I don't need to use biofuel. I just need more coal power. I should also probably go hunt for power slugs as well to fully utilize the coal plant's capacity. So, it has more target output. But yeah, we're gonna have to go on a fucking foresting run. The chainsaw, because I do have one. Just to get the biomass to turn into biofuel. Should start water. We're starting to move water. Let's let these fill up. And we're back in business. Okay. Let me quickly just do this. Shockingly didn't kill the system. That system. No. Back up to this system. Hook it back up into this. Now we do still need to go look for power slugs. Because it is necessary that we get these putting out as much power as possible. I could actually just go borrow some from things that don't necessarily need them at the moment. Like the, part crafter. Which I don't actually think I put on standby, so I think it's been outputting parts this entire time. do need to maximize the output of stuff. So I will need to upgrade the conveyors so it actually keeps up. Yeah, it does look like it's been just outputting stuff. This entire time. So let me head over here and go put this on standby. I'll do these. Yeah, this will stock up on stuff while it's not needed. Going to actually borrow these. That's not needed. I'm gonna go in this way. Ow. We can actually go over here. The fucking constant output of these is immense. I probably should make a dimension depot at some point, but right now I don't really feel the need to. First things first, conveyor, Mark 3. And crank that. Doot. Doot. There we go. Now we're all set to keep building up the machinery needed to complete phase 2. or my PC just outright dies. Okay, yeah, we have a little bit of time left. But, you know, hopefully with this we'll be able to properly build everything we need within that time. Okay. First, doot, doot, then doot, int. You're just slightly off center. Hey, welcome. Welcome in. I'm doing good.
Welcome,
I'm doing
Alexander Knight 236.
good. How are you? Moving that forward, I guess. Put this into here. Power line. To power pole. Oh, thank God. I thought it was my pole line that I just finished rebuilding, but it wasn't, so it's all good. Trying to forget work. You've gotten to phase 4, then did a dump, so you gotta start over. How far have you gotten, or is this my first playthrough? I'm actually farther than I've ever gotten on any of my other 2 runs. So I'm pretty pleased with myself. And this goes into iron rods. This goes into screws. And this also goes into iron rods. And then I need an assembler, which means I need rotors. Don't do my dumb. Don't build a gigafactory if your computer can't handle all that in one area. I've tried spreading out like my production into specific into specific zones. This is the main like bulk of everything, kind of where I started everything out, you know. But I've been slowly expanding throughout the world. Just get that started. Oh, I do have some power slugs in here that I do need. And I do have some leftover biofuel that I will put back in storage. I need to do like a big foresting run. I don't start there, so you might not have gone where I start, but I basically tried to fill a biome and graphics broke, the game fully froze, so too much. Yeah. I've just been like slowly expanding throughout the world. Earlier in stream, I started a sulfur zone, and a port zone in two completely different directions. Like my port zone is over that direction, and my sulfur zone is over there. I have a Caterium zone over at that docking station, so it's just becoming a bit of a sprawling mess at the moment. But I think that's kind of the point. I'm trying to get this this stuff done before everything decides to combust. Yeah, go for it. I'm always happy to hear suggestions from people who know more than me about this game, because I am not the greatest at this game. I'm gonna actually do. I forgot to make the rotors that I need. I need to clear out those steel pipes. Coal power ASAP. You don't need biomass, and you can essentially make an essentially infinite power source. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I just haven't hooked up everything to my. I haven't hooked everything up to it yet, and I'm trying to ensure that everything I do have the ability to produce, produces smoothly. Let's start filling that up. Like, I learned that I could make it essentially an infinite power source with a bit of a biomass burner jumpstart, but most of my stuff is still hooked up to biomass. I need rotors. What am I doing? Oh, shit. First time that's happened in my new setup. Fuck. Microphone. Stay upright. Please. Okay. Now that I made the rotors. On the last world, I had 2 Mark II miners. I used 4, 2 on pure, 2 on normal, so 3 pure equivalent. Made 16 per miner of coal generator. Had 3 water generators for 8. Alright, well, I will definitely take that into account when I'm working on, like, bigger projects as well. Because, okay, next I need to actually build the assembler here. Production, assembler, build you, facing. Actually, build you here. Then I can hook you up to this side. Then hook. Well. this can make reinforced iron, which I can then feed into this side. Also, Nobles are the easiest way to get rid of the big scaly guys, ones that throw rocks at you. Awesome. Curve that. Yep. What else are you hooked up to? What's your other connection? Oh, it's that. Okay. Just be careful when you throw them, as if you throw them and they have launched a rock, you'll get a face full of explosion. Yeah, I had a feeling. Learned that the hard way. Oh, I mean, yeah, fair enough. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put these in here. I'll put these in there so that starts producing. We'll put these in there, and these in there.
Hope everyone enjoys it here. Please follow the stream.
There's one fucking... Is there? No, there isn't. Okay. I need to run a conveyor this way. Also, the small spidery things, I hate them. They got bigger. I saw 8 bigger ones at once. Let's say I don't go near that part of the map. I hate them too. I can't remember what they're actually called, so I just call them scuttlers. Because they scuttle at you. Kind of a shit place to have built my elevator. I call them a nightmare. Fair. Can you reach out there? Yes, you can. Oh, it's because you're on standby. That's why you're not doing anything. That's ping. That's on standby. This is also on standby. Is it on standby? No, it isn't. Do you have the first gun yet? The rebar gun? I have the rebar gun. This will definitely speed up my process of, getting everything to where it needs to be. But chances are I'll need to end the stream because my computer's gonna die. I didn't see it. One of the ammos for it uses quartz, and if you hit a majority of the projectiles at the base enemies most will die with one bullet. Oh, so like the rifle? I believe it is on the quartz tree in the map. Oh, the shadow rebar. Yeah, okay. Okay, I believe I have it researched. Quartz. I do not. I need to make more rebar. I need to turn my... Sorry if I'm... volume mic again. Not dying. I don't have the game open at the moment. I'm still kind of miffed that I spent 8 hours over the weekend and have to redo it all. Yeah, I'd be pretty pissed about it too. I don't blame you. Iron rebar, I need these. Okay. Let me know if the audio quality is just dropped to abysmal shit, and I will try to fix it accordingly. So I'm doing all my stuff in a really warm room. Because my computer is getting kind of toasty, which probably means I need to get some work done on it again. Mike just sounds like you're talking in a corner through a tin can. Does it? Well, fuck. Though it's not quiet, it's actually a decent volume. Okay. It's just the quality itself is meh. Shadowy bar.
Shatter rebar unlocked. These quartz-infused rebars fracture when fired, launching deadly debris in a wide spread. Fix-It does not condone the use of such violent methods, so make sure there are no witnesses.
Yeah, you unlocked the shotgun rebar ammo. I did indeed. I'm also going to go ahead and unlock the skin crystal oscillator.
Research completed. Crystal oscillator recipe unlocked. New quartz research available.
Hmm. All kinds of stuff. Should probably make some of the shatter stuff. The ammo does have a wide spread, by the way. I figured. Whoops. Kind of sucks that it takes two of the normal ammo to get one. Yeah, there we go. Now it's definitely picking up speed now. I have reinforced iron plates, so I can actually speed up the transit process a little bit. I need this to produce faster. I need to get more mycelium so I can make the gas mask. So I can, not die whenever I have to go and venture into one of those to get power slugs. Which is what I'm assuming that does. I've never actually made it this far. I've only made it to, I've only ever made it to Phase 1. But I've been playing this game kind of religiously recently, so... Not the worst output I could have. Later, once you've gotten to oil, you won't need to use mycelium, as you can use other stuff to make fiber. If you have nobelisks, you can blow up the fart pillars. That's really good. Does it require a specific nobelisk, or can I just use the basic one? So the one that I get by default, I can just use to blow up the pillars? I guess there's one way to find out. Any explosive, i.e. not pulse or gas, yeah, default will work. Okay. Yeet. Shit. Eh. Clean up the area a little bit. Give. I will let you know, you might still see the gas afterwards, but that's more of a graphical upsee than anything, as it won't affect you. I missed. Still one up there. Eh. Did I get it? I got it. Still one. I mean, this is a coffee stain game, so I'm not too surprised there are graphical errors. Considering they're the people who made Goat Simulator, so... Honestly, I'd rather have graphical errors than bad games. Me too, dude. Me too. Yeah, now we're schmoving along in the, versatile beams department. Okay, That's kind of really all I needed to do right now. I guess let's go... Let's get the, object scanner out. grab some concrete and plates, and then go look for power slugs. We are gonna go off in this direction. Why not? Let me actually swap screens. Swap that out for now. Swap that in. I mean, the point of games is to have fun, and honestly, graphical errors can be kind of fun sometimes because it makes things look hilarious. Yeah, this is what I was working on just before you got here. Just kind of making a secondary function here. I'll probably still have another one to actually, work with once I have more available resources to do so. As a personal recommendation, I'd recommend getting summer sloops and the purple things as you go. One of the things you can do will need them later, and it's quite a pain to find them. I've been gathering them all the time whenever I come across them. Oh, it's that guy up there. Time to build. Foundations, ramp. I am not yet up to this one's height. Okay. Let me, not that, go here. Butt's pissed off at me. Something doesn't like me being here. But it doesn't want to show itself, I guess. Looking at the map, you actually are like halfway between your starting point and the one I chose, though. You're in a spider area. Fuck. I mean, the spiders haven't really. Hope they don't jump at your face. Yeah, really. I'm more surrounded by hogs than any spiders. There's like one cave near my base. that has spiders. Alright, buddy, come here. I only know the big ones are near there because the quartz node I use is near there, near that. The quartz node I've been using is, whoopsie, is like down over here somewhere. I think it's, actually no, it's like over here. If I destroy one thing at the base, will this all collapse? Oh, look, a Mercer Sphere. I'll get that later. No? Okay. I'll probably scrap this off stream then. Since I don't want to waste too much time here. My world is currently littered with these things, and I don't really care to go find them all and break them. The only thing with gravity are the entities and vehicles. Damn. There was a cave over here. Or some kind of overhang. Are these fart rocks? These are fart rocks. Okay. Eh. Does seem like there's one nearby. There he is. Oh, that's not something I realized I could do. Oh look, there's the frame rate killer area. I use biomass a lot. I used a lot. I use that biome to get it as you get a lot of stuff for it. Good to know. I just know that whenever I entered that off cam, like off stream, it murdered my frame rate. Oops. Ooh! Found the guy. Hey, buddy. A gun. It's the third evolution of that thing that really does damage. Yeah, I know. I've come across it a bunch. Fucker hurts. Whee! Getting hit 12 times and unable to get out of the way sucks. True. Genuinely the worst. Just like, leave me alone.
Nice to meet you. I'm a Mirren.
Something died. And I know for sure it ain't my fucking coal grid. Oh yeah, the one that, like, exists near you and you die because it's nuclear. And there's literally nothing you can do about it because you don't have the protective equipment for it. I should overclock you. I should overclock both of these, actually. So it's producing faster. When I came across it the first time, I did have the protective equipment. First time I came across it, I didn't, so I ran away. It got killed by a spider, so I didn't really care. Like, the only time I've actually enjoyed the spiders is when they're not directly killing me. First time I saw the big spider, I freaked out because I looked over and it launched itself at me. That's exactly what happened to me. I was exploring the cave, one of the caves. Like, it's down that way. But I was just kind of chilling, minding my own business, and I was trying to find power slugs. There was a purple one, and there was a fucking giant spider in front of it. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, nah. And then I died because it launched itself at me, and I spent, like, I don't know, this was actually on stream. It was my last stream that I did. Or my last Satisfactory stream, specifically. I'll put 2 into here. Just crank that. And then... Actually, let's take this one and plonk it into here. What other games do I stream? I've been streaming... I streamed Honkai Star Rail a few weeks ago for the release of Finon. I stream Warframe. I stream. Oh God, what else do I stream? I stream Warframe mostly. One of the big things I streamed on my channel at one point was Fallout, Fallout 4. I also like Warframe. My builds aren't anything spectacular, but they get the job done in normal mode. Yes, I know my PC is like on the verge of dying. My PC is plugged in. Okay. But yeah. I might go. I'll probably go live on Friday with some Warframe actually, or more of this. I've only done like 3 nodes of Steel Path. Same. Anytime I do Steel Path, I'm getting carried by my friends who are much better at the game than I am. But yeah, I might go back. It's either going to be Friday or Saturday, depending on what I decide to do. And I'll probably be streaming Warframe because it's one of my favorite games. It's either that or I'm going to be streaming Genshin's summer event. We'll see. My friend looks at enemies and they will explode from like 12,000 damage. The funny thing is, that's not even the most damage that it is. It's probably like 12. It's probably a red crit with 12-3 exclamation mark, which is like 12 billion damage. Or is it 12 trillion? I forget. I forget what the overflow integer is for Warframe. He uses a randomizer so things get mixed up so he can enjoy the game more. Fair. I respect it. I'm gonna take a bunch of these out. He has played since, well, the beginning. Damn. I'm a fairly recent Tenno myself, but I played the game religiously for a good while. I still do. I'm like MR20 or something. I'm also MR20 something. I think I'm MR23 or 24. But that might be overestimating because I haven't looked in a while. Look at all these materials I can gain. And I shall. I should probably put these on standby. I won't put this one on standby, though. Because I do kind of need it to keep producing stuff. You're doing sushi belts? Yeah. Well, it's mostly just because I needed that stuff anyway, so I might as well yoink it off the conveyor since that one's not necessarily in necessary or in use at the moment, so, you know, take what you can get. Oh wait, I needed the reinforced plates, I think. Or something. Something stupid. Give me these. The only sushi belt was from my oil materials factory because they produce a lot less than the belts carried. But I splittered them into separate containers. I mean, I don't have access to those just yet, but I probably will by the next time I stream this. I need to make these conveyors faster. Oh, by the way, the middle thing that you're putting into the space elevator next requires 2,500. Okay, so just keep these running. That. I think we should probably also upgrade the speed of this one. Because it is now outputting less because of... the coal plant up this way. That depends. Is this joke going to come at the cost of TOS? There was a Taco Bell dog? It was like a mid-90s thing. No, I don't. But what happens to people when they eat Taco Bell? Yeah, yeah. Imagine that in a Chihuahua. Oh my god. Not enough gas to go to move, Jesus. Dark, yes. Bad, yes. Against TOS, no. Okay, cool. I know my battery is running low. It dropped 1% in the past, like, 10 minutes. Or, like, the past, like, 20 minutes or something. I don't know. But I also hope your frame rate in game is better than stream. It is. Or it's my internet. No, it's the stream. The game itself runs fine. It's just the stream for some reason doesn't like to stream. But yeah. How long have I been going? Where's my cursor? How long have I been going for? 3 hours and 4 minutes. All right. That seems like a decent amount of time. I'll go for maybe another 20 minutes, if my computer even lasts that long. Pull that back up. No, it went back up to 10. Look at that. Ugh. But yeah. Remember Skyrim? Save often. True. I haven't saved in a hot minute. Skyrim. I want to play Skyrim again. Might do that later. Dude, I fucking know. Calm the fuck down, PC. Alright, well, if it's gonna give me that every 5 minutes, I might have to end stream now. We'll see. I tried glitchless, but I'm a heavy armor magic user. I just play the game for fun. Like, I don't really care. I ran so many mods on Skyrim. I mine a lot, forge a lot, and work my way up to the thing. I just play fun. I don't really do much in the way of specific stuff. I just play it because I want to have fun. Play through the story to get to the stuff to get to dicking around, and start just belting out side quests. I should reinstall Skyrim. I think the most grueling thing I did was pick everything up in Helgen, every single thing. It was like over 15. It's like 1,500 over encumbrance. Jeez, dude. So stream frame rate dies when I'm over by my main hub. I didn't continue that run. I don't blame you. Okay. Chances are by the time I stream this again... Chances are by the time I stream this again, this will be done. My computer is just going to continually give me warnings until I let it charge, so... I think I might have to do that. If you do enjoy the content and want to see more, please do follow. It means a lot. I wouldn't be anywhere where I am today without people. I really appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much.
Welcome Alexander Knight 236.
Alright, well, I'm gonna save the game here and call it a stream. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the follow. We'll be back either Friday or Saturday, either with more of this or some Warframe. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for helping me reach this goal. And I will see you later. Have a great day.